Hello, Miss Cupcake Brown. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
I'm doing great as well. Let's get started. Now, explain to me the relationship between you and your brother.
Well, as kids, we hated each other. We didn't get along at all. So that's why when he was with my mother, I was with my father, and we would switch off like that.
Have you two been in contact?
Yes, and we actually plan on reconnecting.
That's good to hear. The morning you found your mother dead, what was going through your mind?
I didn't believe it at all.
I see. Tell me about finding out your father who wasn't who you thought it was.
That was another thing I didn't believe.
Why?
Because my father, yes, I will always call him my father because he was the one who raised us.
That's terrible. What happened after that?
Well, after the guy who claimed he was my dad just to get the money my mom left us found out that he couldn't touch the money because my mom had it set up the way that me and Larry couldn't get all of it until we were 21. He put us in a horrible foster home.
Tell me about your foster home.
It was the worst place I've ever been. We were beaten, starved, and had to clean daily.
I went to the gem and jewelry show this weekend, and a lot of the merchants
How
were
old
selling
were you,
these
by the
for
way?
I was 11 and Larry was 12.
Yeah, so it's like I took
12 going on 13.
big. I took out some of the
Talk about the prostitution, drugs, and alcohol.
Well,
150 per brace.
a while when I first started going to the foster home, I was raped by my foster father. And after he left to the army, I decided that I should go too. So,
You may reconsider pricing the items.
so
All the merchants were
one night I slipped out of the window and started to run away when I came across a prostitute. Her name was Candy. That night I tried drugs for the first time and turned my first trick. And then around midnight I was replaced home to Diane when I was found by the police.
In hitchhiking?
Well, after being returned, I didn't stay for long. So to get around, I would hitchhike to the places I needed to go.
What about gang banging?
Well, after a couple years in a bad foster home, I was placed with my real biological aunt and my 3 cousins. They lived in South Central. The oldest was 16 and he belonged to a Crip gang. Soon after I moved there, I joined with him. And I was a part of that gang, and that was a big part of my life.
Crazy life. Were you in touch with any other family at that time?
Yes, I was.
And more?
You'll just have to read the book to find out.
I see. Thank you for your time, Miss Brown.
Not a problem.